Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a hunt through, looking for the commemorative ones. The ones are more than face value, but ideally the ones, it's so nice being able to say that now, the ones we are still looking for. As of recording, my video completing book number 3 hasn't gone up yet, so I am really excited for that video to finally go up. By the time this video goes up, obviously it will have gone up, so ignore me. So then, what have we got then? Unbelievably, we've already got Commonwealth Games Wales, the one we were stuck on for weeks and weeks in book number 3. Book number 4 though, we are, well, I don't know, we're missing a lot. Almost everything. Virtually everything. I'm not going to list everything because it's almost everything. We had a very good first episode of this Filling the Book series, but we'll see what more we can get. I'm still a little bit of shock that we've got another whale. It boggles my mind. But without further ado, let's get into these coins. Right then. What are we looking for then? I'll show you. So this is technologies. We don't want technologies. There are some lower minted years for technologies that are just not low enough to, in my mind, warrant keeping. There's also the 2015s. There's the odd sort of die rotation, so as you turn it with the date at the bottom, the queen should be facing that way. With some of the 2015s, I and other coin tubers have been finding rotated die errors, which kind of neat. But anything commemorative would be a great start, to be fair. We're at second bag in. We found diddly all, so there's 2015. Turn it around, that's fine. That's not what we're after. But no, the fact that we are onto book number 4 is really exciting. Also worth noting the Queen with the Necklace. Again, it's a lower minted year for sure than some other years, but it's just in my mind not low enough to warrant keeping, so I don't keep them. But no, we are well into 2021 now, and we've had a few neat coin releases. The Decimal Day coin is the most recent one that I've had. Again, as of recording, I wouldn't be surprised if other things have turned up between now and this video going up. Because as I keep saying, I'm quite a bit ahead of my recording, so if some of the things I'm talking about are a little bit outdated in terms of news-wise, that's probably why. Is that 2015? It was. I think that's just me holding it funnily. Yeah, that's fine. We haven't had anything so far. What is going on? We're 4 or 5 bags in, and we found the sum total, a diddly squat. Right, we need some good luck. Come on. Not even anything for the new counters. Go. Right, come on. We're going to get something. We can't go a whole £500 with nothing in it. For people that say it's because I take the coins in and out of the bank and that's why I don't get anything, that's why I'm not getting anything new, because these must be already hunted through by me. Not the case, because I take the coins back to a whole nother bank. We finally got something. Holy Toledo. It is the Lord Kitchener £2 coin. It's a fairly common design, but there is rumours that there is a mule error kicking around, so that's where the obverse side of the Queen's head, the inscription on, is wrong. It should say £2 at the bottom, which this one does. Is there a mule out there? I don't know. I'm to be convinced still. I will still keep checking, because how much time does it really take to check for the mule error? And if it is real, holy Toledo, wouldn't that be great to find one? Great to find. Oh, there we go. We've got Charles Dickens there. Very common, as you all know. It's a little bit sparse on finds. To be fair though, the last 2 weeks we have had exceedingly good luck finding a Commonwealth Games Wales 2 weeks in a row. Could we make it 3 weeks in a row with Commonwealth Games? I don't think so, but you might just see me implode if that happens. We've got the VE Day anniversary, the most common commemorative £2 coin. We've got counters tracking that, along with a few others, which I'm trying to recall what I agreed on. Shakespeare's History's there. which is a nice design. I still think they're over face value. Lots of people say they aren't. I think it's not just values of coins isn't purely based on the mintage figures, because yes, the Shakespeare set does have quite high mintages, but the fact that it's a set, the fact that they're cool designs, that's going to be adding to the desirability. And whenever I value coins, all I'm doing is looking on eBay at sold auctions. So these are coins that have sold for these prices. I'm not just plucking numbers out of the air. I'm not just valuing coins as what I think they're worth. This is what they're selling for. There are some coins that will sell for sort of outlying prices. The odd, I don't know, Shakespeare's histories, you might see one go for £15 online, which is an outlier, which I discount. I don't count that. It's only ones that are selling for sort of consistent, reasonable prices. So it should say the hollow crown on the rim of this one. It does. I only check on my Shakespeare's because the Shakespeare's tragedies there's been found to be an error in terms of the wrong edge inscription put on it. It should say, what a piece of work is a man, or something to that effect. And the edge inscription for the Army World War I centenary for King and Country has been found to be on those coins, which they shouldn't be. Here we go, now we're getting somewhere. We've got the abolition of the slave trade there. Again, that's a particularly common one too. And we've got the wireless transmission, again, very common, but we haven't had that today, so we won't complain. Last two bags we seem to have doubled our finds, which is very cool. We got our first over face value one as well, which is very nice. Right then, come on, let's keep this hot streak going. That's 2015, isn't it? No, that's fine. Oh dearie dearie me. To be fair, I have had exceedingly good luck with my £2 coins for the last forever, it seems like. Oh, there we go, another Shakespeare's histories. What does it say? The hollow crown again. Still a keeper. I keep all my Shakespeare's. I keep anything that's over face value. I'm with my 50p's Ironside as well, because as you all know, I'm called Christopher, it's called Christopher, and I thought that'd be a good idea prior to the amount of getting the amount of the amount of Ironsides that I've already got now built up. Another abolition of the slave trade. I didn't mention it on the first one. You can find one with a smooth inner part. If it's got smooth inner part and initials just the bottom right of the 7, that was the one that was put in the collector's set, so not intended for circulation design. This is going to be something. It's the World War I Army Centenary, so it should say for King and Country on this rim. We'll show you what I mean. There we go. For King and Country, which is what it should appear on this coin, but has appeared on Shakespeare's tragedies. There we go. For King and Country, make sure you say that with enough space between those words. The Army World War I Centenary coin is a fairly common coin. But no. The one thing I keep getting asked recently, are the new coins going into circulation? Unfortunately, I have no more knowledge or information than the next person on the street, to be fair, in terms of that. Other than, obviously, I know the Decimalisation Day coin isn't going to go into circulation. We've got Great 5 London there. It's a beautiful, beautiful coin. Lovely stuff. To be fair, this is the coin that's made me worry about coins I put back into circulation, because this was originally stated to have a mintage over 5 million, which is quite high, so not worth keeping in my books. But then years later they came back and changed that to a mintage of just over 1 million. So now they're worth keeping. So every time I start putting coins back, I think, oh, but could it be another Great Fire of London? Who knows? Anyway, we've got Britannia here. So in 2015, Britannia replaced technology as the definitive design, but only 650,000 were issued in 2015. More were issued in 2016, just over 1 million, but still a desirable low mintage figure. Every year after that that we have mintage figures for have been not intended for circulation. So let's see what we get. I think it's going to be a 16 because of the shine, which it is. Still a lovely coin to get, so we won't be grumbling at that. Whoopsie. Chucking the coins around. We've got a few finds then. Not the total whitewash it was looking like at the start. And you never know, we could be building something extraordinary. 2015. That's fine. 2015. And that's fine too. I don't check every single one. If I notice they are 2015s, though, I will check. I don't go through the coins at the end looking for them either. I probably should, but again, it's the case of is it worth the time to go through it? Because going through these coins all over again would be another 20 minutes of my day. We've got Lord Kitchener. Again, it's not a mule. Has anyone actually found a mule? Let me know in the comments. Have you found a mule? Have you seen pictures of people with a mule? That are bona fide, genuine pictures, not just ones that people have replicated and put up and created themselves. Because I don't know if I'm on a wild goose chase here or not. We've got Florence Nightingale, so we do have counters for Florence Nightingale if I recall correctly. It's my favourite circulating £2 coin. It's a beautiful, beautiful coin, but it is particularly common. But to the best of my knowledge, I said we'd have a Florence Nightingale tracker, I think. Don't quote me on that. How bad is that? I've already forgotten that. What way around is this? I'm losing my mind. Nope. That one is fine. Apologies, my battery ran low on my camera, so I'm just repositioning. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags left to go. We've had some nice finds already, so we can't really grumble. But who wouldn't want even more awesome finds? Oh, that bag was a case of diddlies. Should we look at the edge inscriptions on this bag? So it should say, standing on the shoulders of giants. That is the edge inscription for the definitive design, the technologies. Anything else will be something commemorative. But I think this is all just technologies in here. Unfortunately so. We'll do one more bag as an edge hunt. Let's see what we can pull out of here. If we can get it open. This bag's idiot proof. What have we got then? There we go. 1, 2, 3, fourth from bottom. I think it's upside down. Serving the Mariner. So this will be Trinity House. Very nice. It's a common one, but again, it's a coin that I think is really cool design. One of my favourites. It's very sort of simple design. Right. I don't think there's anything else in there that I spotted, but I always double check. Because there was one specific time that springs to mind is on a live stream way back and a long time ago. I did just that. Thought we were done. Flicked through the coins, and there was a Commonwealth Games coin in there. So imagine if I just thrown that way. Ooh! Let's just get these out of the way. This is Shakespeare's Tragedies, one of the 3 sets. We've had a couple of histories today. This is our first tragedies. There's also comedies as well, which is like gold dust down south. I haven't found many of them at all. So this is the one where the edge inscription has been found to be wrong. It should say, what a piece of work is a man. If it says for king and country, that's the edge inscription error, which I've not found yet. Yeah, and this looks like it's going to be fine. What a piece of work is a man. So unfortunately not the edge inscription error, but still definitely in my mind a keeper. It's the Shakespeare's comedies that are like, I think it's quite regional, because my friends and fellow coin tubers up north and in Scotland seem to find tons and tons of them. We've got Brunel's Achievements, the archers at Paddington Station. Now I know we are keeping track of these on a double-headed counter. We'll see how that ends up. That might be a request I made of myself. Recording the video and editing me might have other things to say about that. But there we go. I'm sure it's all worked out. If not, I'll be cursing myself for even mentioning it again. Diddly all in that bag, wowee. Well, it has been quite slim pickings to be fair, but we're on the last bag now. Let's see if we can pull victory from the jaws of defeat. There's not been a defeat to be fair. We've got a few fairly nice coins. For those who watch this far in the video, you might be interested to know that I've got a Discord server. You can click the link down in the description to come and join that. Alternatively, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now TikTok. And a big thank you to everyone over on TikTok, because as of recording, I've hit 10,000 followers too, which is amazing stuff. Apologies, I'm going to have to cut this in at some point. I've gotten so used to not getting anything new for the book for so long, I totally forgot to show you the progress we've made. We ticked off a fair few new coins, so we are filling up reasonably nicely. There's a couple of still very common ones we still not come across, but gives us something to look for in the next video. And it's always nice to be able to add coins in. But after 2 hunts, wowee, we are making some superb progress. But anyway, we'll get back to the hunt as usual. But no, star find today is going to be one of these two for me. Do let me know down in the comments what you would pick as your star find there. I'm always interested to know, but it's going to be one of these two, if you ask me. I can't quite split the two, but I'd be interested to see what you guys think. But as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!